guys, it's Jess from Peace Love Books, and today I'm here with the beginning of a reading vlog. I started a different reading vlog like over a week ago, but I have so many arcs I have to read that's on pause. So I decided to do a kind of 24-hour reading vlog. It is Monday when I'm filming this, but I'm not going to be reading any of these books until Tuesday. So I thought I'd film an intro. I have 3 books I want to read tomorrow. First, if you like my shirt, it was an early birthday gift from my sister. I'm a twin, and so we buy each other gifts for our birthday, and my birthday's Saturday, so it's August 1st, and I got to wear my gift early because she asked me if I wanted it because she was at Target and saw it and thought of me. So I thought I'd show that off in case you're wondering what I was wearing. I really like it. Mulan's one of my favorite Disney movies, so happy about that. I have a couple books I want to read tomorrow, and I have to pack orders for my shop. If you didn't know, I have an Etsy shop, and my mom has been making masks. She was donating all of them and then decided that she wanted to sell them, so she was selling them to friends. And then I just told her, I was like, Mom, if you want to sell them in my Etsy shop, that's fine. So I listed them, and they all sold out within 2 hours, really more like 1 hour. All of them sold out, so that was crazy. If you didn't know, I have an Etsy shop where I sell book sleeves, and so I listed my book sleeves and I listed my mom's masks, and people went crazy for masks. So I do have another restock happening on Sunday. My mother was very excited that people were buying her masks, so if you are interested, follow my Etsy's Instagram down below to see updates and what kind of masks are going up. So very exciting news. And I own like 15 masks myself that my mom's made, because every time I go over, she's like, here's a new mask, here's a new mask. So she made me a Star Wars one, a cute floral one, cheetah print, leopard print, everything, and she just gives me more. So I have a lot of masks, which is good when school starts, because right now we're on a hybrid schedule. So we're gonna have half the kids Monday, Tuesday, no kids Wednesday, but we still have to come into school, and then half the kids Thursday, Friday, but we still have to be teaching them online the other 3 days. So we'll see how that goes. That's a ton of work on my part, and I'm just like trying to think of how much I'm gonna manage all of that, because that's a lot to do, because I'm teaching 4 days a week, but I'm also supposed to be teaching online 3 days a week, and like keeping up with that and grading all of that. It's a lot. So you guys aren't here for that information, but I thought I'd share it with you. And so I have a few books I want to read. So the first one I want to read is Go Deep by Rosie Adams. I saw this because Book Voyagers on Twitter talked about it. I believe she has a YouTube channel now, so I'll link that down below. I saw that, and I think Mina from Mina Reads read it and she loved it, and then Riley just read it from Riley Marie. This has been on my TBR for like a month now, so I need to read it. It's only 130 pages, so I wanted to put it on this vlog to make myself actually read it, because it's been on my TBR and I'm just not getting to it. And it is about a woman who's a writer, I believe, and she needs some like inspiration, so she enlists the help of a friend for some steamy inspiration, I'm pretty sure, and they fall for each other. I think that's the premise. I could be wrong, but I think so. So I'm excited to read that, and then I'm hoping to finish Legacy by Candy Steiner for the Palm South University read-along. I have less than 100 pages left of book 3, and then I'm gonna start this tonight, and I'm hoping to get like halfway through this tonight. It's a lot bigger and a lot longer than the previous books, and the font is like half the size of the previous books. The previous books have like double sized font, and they're like 350 pages, and this one's tiny font and over 500 pages. We're gonna read it though. These are new adult college romances about the Greek life kind of thing. I will say book 1 had some problematic content in it regarding like racial jokes, and it made me a little uncomfortable, and then a couple people have messaged me about it saying like, what? So I do want to acknowledge that on my reread of this series, I haven't read it is since book 2 came out, I want to say, was the last time I read book 1, so it's been a long time, and I didn't remember that being in there, but this reread, I was like, that's not okay to say. So I acknowledge that there are problematic things in book 1. I haven't noticed that though in the rest of the books, and I think that Candy has grown so much as a writer since book 1, and she's much more thoughtful about what she writes now. So keep that in mind if you do pick up book 1. Some of the jokes you're just like, that's not okay, but I think it's only in book 1, so yes. But I have this to read. I do have an arc of Ritual that comes out Thursday, but I'm not going to get to that tomorrow because I don't want to read 3 books in a row in the same series. I don't think I can do that. But I do also want to read One Hot Italian Summer, My Hot Italian Summer by Karina Halley. This also comes out on Thursday, and I have an arc of it, and I I have stopped signing up for ARCs by indie authors because I just get too many and then I just get flustered and I just don't enjoy reading. So I end up signing up for hers, not realizing it's around the time when Candy's book was coming out and I had all this stuff to read, but it's fine. I really want to read it. All I know is that it's in Italy, so I'm excited, and it's almost 400 pages. So I was hoping it'd be shorter, but it's fine. I'm really excited to read this. I like Karina Alley, so yes, that is my intro. The next time I talk to you, it will be officially my 24-hour reading vlog. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so sorry if it like looks blue. It's 8:40 in the morning, so like the way the light comes into my library in the morning, it's like not directly into my window, so everything's got a little blue tint to it. I just got done showering and like getting ready for the day, so I did go for a run and then I walked my dogs. So I start out every day getting like 8,500 steps before 8 a.m. because I run 3 miles and then my dogs and I go on like a 35-minute walk. So I did listen to American Fairy Tale, I'm looking down at my phone right now, by Adriana Herrera, because I wanted an audiobook by an indie author to go with this vlog because I'm gonna call it like reading indie books. I listened to American Dreamer and loved it. Adriana Herrera is Latinx. I think, I cannot say for sure if she is Dominican or not because a lot of her characters are, so I'm assuming she is, but I can't say for certain, so don't quote me on that. But she writes romances in this series, and the one I'm listening to, he works for like social work. They take a lot of donations and stuff, and so this really rich like billionaire guy, they kind of hook up in the beginning at this event and don't think they'll like ever see each other again, and then he ends up donating to the social workers foundation, I guess, and so they have to work together and then they kind of start liking each other, and it's really cute. But of course the social worker kind of feels like not on equal footing as the other guy because he's a billionaire, and obviously the social worker lives in like a 1-bedroom apartment, and it's just different dynamics, and I really liked exploring like their different social status and like how it is dating someone outside of your social status, and I really like it so far. It's so cute. I'm over halfway through because I was packing orders yesterday while listening to it, and then I listened to it a lot today. I would definitely recommend Adriana Herrera. I'm loving it. But the reason I'm on here is because I wanted to chat about the reading rush. So I just finished watching Kayla's video from Books and Lala, and I did not join the reading rush. I don't have a personal connection to it. I've never felt super connected to it. I mean, I've been on BookTube since 2015, so I've been on here a while, but I've done the reading rush, but I don't feel like it's that important to me. And when it started this year, I just felt so disconnected from it even more because, like Kayla put it perfectly, the host's intent is different than everybody else's intent with this readathon. First of all, the hosts feel very disconnected to me from BookTube. Ariel isn't as involved in the BookTube community as a lot of other people are. She has a huge following. She has over 200K, but I feel like she's not as involved as she used to be when she started the BookTube-a-thon, which is what it was called. And it felt very money driven to me. Like they kept on promoting their book depository link, they kept on promoting their merch, they kept on promoting their sponsors and getting sponsors, and I'm just like, why is there so much money involved in this readathon? It just felt very weird to me, and I think that the book community itself is weird about money. Like we don't like it when people get money for some reason. So people are finally coming around to sponsored videos, which is great. I don't understand why they keep on having to push this merch onto people. It made me very uncomfortable. I was like, why are you selling a $20 journal that probably costs $5 to produce? I don't know how much it costs to produce, but it's a journal that was like floppy with like 20 pages for $20. And they're selling mugs and bookmarks and collector coins. It just felt so like they wanted our money, and I didn't like that. I hated the challenges, and I don't follow Natasha from My Reading is Odd. We have completely different book taste, so I just don't follow her content because I don't read what she reads. But I heard that she posted a TBR video calling the reading rush out about how bad their challenges were, and people got so mad at her she had to take her TBR video down. So I wasn't vocal about not liking their challenges. I just quietly said, okay, I'm not participating because I don't like this, because I don't like the fact that it was reading outside during a pandemic. Everybody said that, but I think that was very tasteless. I don't think their challenges are that creative for being the best, not the best, but like the readathon on BookTube that everybody participates in. Their challenges were not creative, and it just felt like they weren't really trying, but then they were still expecting everyone to participate, which I guess they did, and everybody to buy their stuff. And so they have scheduled tweets, buy our books, buy our books, buy our books, and then the fact that they had that book club that they didn't promote and that they didn't read, and it's like, oh, they were busy, but they had a week to read the book, and they decided to read poetry and graphic novels so that they could get numbers done instead of quality books that they wanted to discuss. So I just never participated because it just left a bad taste in my mouth, and then the fact that they did that, I honestly wasn't surprised that happened, because it didn't feel like they were in it for the reading experience and to be a part of the community. They were doing it because they felt like they had to do it because they do it every year and they wanted money. So I don't know, it just felt very weird to me from the beginning, and I hope if they continue to do it, they bring on prominent people in the book community to help them put it on and give them creative ideas. But I really appreciated Kayla's perspective and how she talked about it, because she put into words what I couldn't put into words, and what I was thinking is that the hosts and everybody else just had very different intentions going into this readathon, and the hosts were called out on it. And so the Unfriendly Black Hotties is a group of Black booktubers, and they have started a book club. And so The Vanishing Half, I believe, is this month's book, and then they chose Such a Fun Age for their next month's book. So I believe they also have like Alyssa Cole's book. I'm pretty sure Mayana posted all the pictures to the Black Hotties Instagram stories, I think, and I will link their Instagram down below, and they have a YouTube channel where they have like each provide content for it. So I'll link down below. I already ordered my copy of Such a Fun Age because the Unfriendly Black Hotties are doing a book club for it, so I'm excited to read that and join in on an actual discussion for the book. But that's not what this video is pertaining to, but I wanted to talk about it on my channel because I do know a lot of you are on social media, and I've been retweeting things, so I don't think like my opinion needs to be reiterated on Twitter, so I just retweet other people who have meaningful things to say. So I wanted you guys to know though the situation going on in case you aren't on social media. So yeah, I feel like reading Go Deep first for my little reading day. I only got like 50 pages into Legacy, but I think I'm gonna hold that off for last. I want to read Go Deep just because I think it's gonna be really good and I'm really excited to read it, and it's short, so I'll feel like accomplished by reading that. And then I'm gonna read Karina Halley's book next, and then hopefully get to Legacy tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna go read. I already finished most of my master's assignment for this week, so I always have to do a discussion post and a quiz and then respond to discussion posts. I did all of that yesterday so that I could read today and then work on my essay tomorrow, because that doesn't need to get done until Sunday. So yeah, I'm gonna go read. I got up to let Darcy out. There she is. And she took my spot. That's not fair. Hi. You silly. That's my stuff. I'll send right here. What we gotta do? Hey guys, so I'm here to update you. I'm updating you upstairs because my sister worked last night and she works tonight, so she's sleeping. She has the first floor master bedroom, so, and we leave her door open because the dogs love to sleep with her during the day. She's a really heavy sleeper though, so I'm typically not worried about waking her up, but I don't want to keep on talking downstairs right outside her bedroom. So I'm gonna update you up here a lot today, but I finished Go Deep by Realty Adams. I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. I really liked how it was a friends to lovers, that they literally been best friends since they were born, and now they're both 31, and they haven't had those feelings for each other. He talks about like one weird experience when they were 13 when he was like realized that she was attractive, and then he was like horrified with his reaction, and they just never crossed that line before. And so I really liked how one of them wasn't like harboring secret feelings or anything. It was just equal footing. They've never felt that way about each other, but she needed more inspiration for her writing. Her last book like really flopped, and she just feels like it's because she's not inspired. She just broke up with her 7-year-long fiance. They were dating for 7 years, they've been together for 7 years, and he was actually cheating on her, and so she hasn't really like been with someone in a 1.5 years, and she feels like she's losing inspiration, so she wants inspiration from someone and doesn't want to do Tinder. She's like, I'm not like I don't feel safe doing that, which is totally plausible because like it's terrifying meeting random men online. So it can be kind of scary because you're like, who the heck is this person? And so she says, well, you're here, why don't you inspire me? And so that's how their relationship goes. I'm giving it 4.5 stars though because I wasn't a fan of the conflict at the end, and they resolved it really quickly because it was only 130 pages, so like it had to be resolved quickly. But I didn't like how they didn't talk about it and they both jumped to conclusions about something, and I'm just like, that's kind of annoying. I'm giving it 4.5 stars, and I literally read the first page of Karina Hallie's book, and she's a writer too, I think. So that's interesting how I picked up 2 books about writers, but I am gonna read more of that. I'm excited for like a fun Italian romance. I like reading romances that take place in Europe. I've never been to Italy myself, but I'd love to go one day. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I don't know if you guys noticed, I'm wearing my romance reader shirt that I made with my Cricut with like pink metallic. I love that. But all right, I have to run to the post office. I'm going to listen to my audiobook while I do that, and I do have to iron some of my book sleeves today. Like I cut and iron and then sew and then iron again, so that might take a little bit of my time, but I have my audiobook too. So those are my plans. I have to eat some lunch, and that's all I'm doing. So I will talk to you guys later. Hey guys, I'm here to update you. I've been reading a lot, so it's almost 2 o'clock and I'm 40% into the Italian book by Karina Hallie, and I am absolutely loving it so much. So Grace is a writer, and she, like I said, she's feeling like she can't write. She has writer's block, and it's because she was a co-writer for a mystery series, and her co-writer actually passed away, so this does deal a lot with grief. I'm getting a lot of like Beach Read vibes with this because Beach Read, her dad passed away, and in this one her co-writer passes away, so they're both really dealing with that, and they go away somewhere to write. And so in this one she goes to Italy and Tuscany, and the house she goes to though is actually occupied, which she didn't know. And the meeting is really funny of Claudio and his son, and she's like, well crap, and so we figure out who he is, why he's there. And so he's a single dad, and their chemistry is like slowly building, and it's super slow burn because we're 40% in and there's nothing's happened yet, but they've had moments, and he's an artist, so they had a moment like working with clay, and of course they reference ghosts, and it was just like so tension filled, and I loved it, and I'm just obsessed with their romance. I'm obsessed with this book so far. It's so atmospheric. I just want to go to Italy now, and it's making me sad though because I was supposed to go to St. Lucia a couple weeks ago to a sandals resort with my family, but obviously that's canceled. But it's just kind of like scratching that itch of wanting to travel to somewhere warm and beautiful when we can't. So if you want that, this is a perfect book to pick up. But what I really like is that Claudio's a single dad, and the mom's not really in the picture, but he doesn't villainize her at all. He acknowledges that she's not maternal and their child was unplanned, and he doesn't fault her for that. He said they tried it, she wasn't going to take full responsibility, so she like wanted to hire a nanny and like not really spend that much time with him, so he took on full parenting role. But he is very defensive of his child's mother, and especially around his sisters, because I'm at a scene now where we see his 3 sisters and they're not really saying nice things about the mom, and he is very much defending her, which I actually really like. She like occasionally sees her son, so like she's still kind of in the picture, kind of not though. So I like that because a lot of times they'll villainize the missing parent if they're not there because they split up. So I like how it's fine, like she is really into her work and she's very successful, and she's just not maternal, and that's just not who she is. So she's not the fit for a mom, and that's fine, and he respects her so for it, which I appreciated. So it's so good so far, and I'm loving it, and I can't wait for the romance to get more. Grace is the writer, and I love how she's very introverted, and she's not someone who's like the life of the party or anything, and she doesn't know what to say sometimes, she gets embarrassed sometimes, and so I really love her character. I also got some book mail, so some birthday mail. My birthday is Saturday, and the first thing that came is from Lacey Book Lovers. She got me the gorgeous paperback of Zenny by Rebecca Weatherspoon. I read this and loved it, and I really wanted to own it, and I just am obsessed with this cover and the colors and everything about it. It's just so pretty. So I'm excited. I'm hoping to collect Rebecca Weatherspoon's books. And then I got 2 books from Jill Weimer. I'll have to check and see if Jill has an Instagram or something. Jill follows me on Instagram and she sent me 2 books. So Jill, thank you so much for sending these to me. I'm so excited about them. So the first one is Do You Want to Start a Scandal by Tessa Dare. I love this series so much. I love Tessa Dare, so I'm very excited, and I didn't realize that it's a floppy paperback, which are my favorites so much. So Jill, thank you for this. And then Jill also sent me the second book to Tessa Bailey's Reborn Yesterday. I have it somewhere over here. These are vampire romances and I'm so excited for them, and this cover is absolutely stunning. I love like purple pink on my covers, if you couldn't tell. And so I'm very excited to have this, and I need to binge this whole series because I haven't read the first one yet. I think I want it from the author, but so pretty. It seems long. Oh my gosh, it's almost 400 pages, but I'm very excited for this. So Jill, thank you so much. Lacey, thank you so much. Oh, also, so I live around the Columbus area. I don't teach in Columbus though, and Columbus City Schools just announced that they're going all virtual this school year. So I'm wondering if my school's gonna follow suit. My school's doing a hybrid schedule right now. I think I've already told you guys that. So I'm wondering, hopefully the board will meet and decide to go full virtual, because the hybrid schedule just seems like so much work, and it's kind of terrifying the way that everything's spreading. And we're just gonna shove kids into a building. I know we're gonna have half capacity, but still it's a lot of kids. If I had like 120 kids a day, I would still be seeing 60 kids a day. And who knows where they're going and what they're doing. So we'll see. But I'm gonna go read some more and I'll chat to you guys later. So it's 5:30, we just had dinner, and I'm 70% of the way through my Karina Halle. But I've got this stack to iron. I've got my audio ready to go in my iron. Hi. Our sister just left for work, so it's just me and the dogs. I think my hair looked a bit crazy. Hi guys, I just ironed sleeves listening to my audiobook, and I have about 40 minutes left. I'm gonna make some cookies tonight because I feel like having cookies. And my sister, so I was like, we should have gotten like candy or something at the store. And she's like, oh, I have these coconut milk caramels. And I was like, I hate coconut. And I was like, ew, can you taste the coconut? She's like, oh no, not at all. You could totally taste the coconut. They were disgusting. Like 2 seconds in my mouth, I was like, this is the grossest thing I've ever tasted. I just hate coconut. The texture kills me. And whenever I taste it, I taste the texture too, if that makes sense. So like, no. And I just decided I want to make cookies tonight. So I'm gonna make cookies while listening to my audio. It's fine so far. Like Milo, I think his name's Milo, and Tom are the 2 guys. And Milo really doesn't like taking money from Tom, and Tom keeps trying to help him because like he is in a situation where his mom is like struggling to pay her rent, and so he's getting like really angry at Tom for trying to help him, but it's because of something in their past with his mom's boyfriends. So I think it was his mom's boyfriends or someone in the past like that they had to use for money, and he just never wants to do that again. It's kind of frustrating because like Tom has a lot of money, so why don't you just let him help you? But it's fine. I'm also 70% into Karina Halle's book, and I'm loving it still. It's so good. It has so many good ratings. It's like 4.7 right now from early reviewers, and I agree. It's amazing. So I'm gonna finish that and hang out with my dogs. So those are my plans so far. All right, so I finished my Karina Halle book, which I'll update you guys in a second, but I'm about to make some cookies. So I'll show you guys what happens when I'm done. They are pudding mix cookies, so they're my favorite. I will link the recipe down below. You use some pudding mix in them, but yeah, I'm gonna go get bacon. So with this recipe, I like to make really big cookies, and we make like 6 so that we eat 1 a day, and we like them more fresh. So I make 6, and then I freeze the rest of the dough. So these are gonna go in the oven at 350. So that's how the cookies are gonna go. We'll see how they turn out. Hey guys, so I have officially finished the rebooks now. I just finished my audio. So I will go ahead and talk about Karina Halle's first. Hopefully the lighting's okay. It's always that weird time of night where it's like a little bit light out, but then I have my lamp on, so it's like yellow light, natural light. But and my hair is all coming out on my bun. Cookies are in the oven, and I finished Karina Halle's book, and I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5 stars. It was really cute. It was so cute. I really love the romance. I love the son, Vani. He was a 10-year-old, and typically authors I feel like don't in my opinion, like in my experience, get kids right all the time. So sometimes they'll have, oh, is that Miss Darcy? Sometimes they'll have the kid act too old for their age. It'll be like a 6-year-old who talks like an adult, and I'm just like, okay. Or it'll be like a 9-year-old who acts like they're 6. And so Vonnie's 10, and he's really intelligent, and he is really into like space and time, and I really loved his character. And I loved how Grace and Claudio, I think that was his name. I'm blanking on his name now. I read that, oh my gosh, I just read it. But Grace and Claudio, I really liked how their relationship, they had to think about other people in their relationship, because I think it's annoying when, well, it's not annoying, but like it doesn't happen a lot where couples in books have to think about other people. And in this one, they had to worry about Vonnie's mom, and I don't want to tell you who she is, and I don't know if it says, it probably says on the synopsis, but it was a surprise for me. And Vonnie, and I really like that. And then my cookies are ready. Let's go check them out. Are they done? Oh, they're not even close to being done. Let's add like 3 more minutes. Back to Karina Halley. I loved it. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars, like I said. I loved the whole atmosphere, being in Italy, and I love the romance. I think I've already said everything I liked about the characters. So 5 out of 5 stars. You guys should check this out when it comes out. It comes out Thursday the 30th. So pick it up. And then I finished my Adriana Herrera book. I'm blanking on the name. I think it has Fairy Tale in the title, maybe. There's a bunch of books in this series, so I never remember their name. This one was really cute. I'm gonna give it 4 stars. More on the low 4-star because I really liked Milo and Tom's romance, but there was the 3rd act breakup, which is what Mina from Mina Reads tweeted about this, and authors got really angry. But I definitely agree with her viewpoint that the 3rd act breakup is part of the plot structure of romance, where something has to happen near the end that pulls the couple apart, and it's typically they break up. And I don't like it when it's something that we've obviously see coming and we're just waiting to come and blow up, which it's just like annoying because you know it's coming. You're like, okay, when are they gonna figure out about this, and when are they gonna break up? Or it's something completely out of character that kind of defeats all the character development that happened and all the relationship growth. It'll be like, oh, I knew you were like this, I should have trusted my gut from the beginning. And then like even though it was like misconstrued the whole time and miscommunication, that's when I don't like it. Do I hate it in every book? No, but it does get tiring when it's the same reasons done over and over again. And in this one, it was something to do with Milo's insecurity about something, which I've already kind of mentioned before, and so I didn't enjoy that. I was like, he's just trying to help you. Has it been 3 minutes already? Wow. Ugh. Anyways, my cookies still need more time, so I am going to start reading more of Legacy, and I'll talk to you guys when I have something to update you. So I'm about 50 pages into this. I didn't get half of it done like I wanted to, because I went to bed because I was getting up at 6:15. So I get up at 6:15 in the summer because I need to run and walk my dogs. So yeah, I'm gonna read some more and I'll show you my cookies, and then I'll update you one more time. Cookies are done. Excuse that pan, that's from dinner, but this is how the cookies turned out. Hopefully they taste good. Have to turn off the oven. Anybody else ever forget to turn off their oven when they bake? I always do, but then it like makes that creaky noise in the background, so I always know that it's on. But yum yum yum. Hey guys, so a few updates. It's 9, so I'm getting ready to wash my face and go upstairs and read in bed with my dogs. But I just want to say first off that Karina Halley pushed publish on the book One Night with the Italian. I don't even remember what it's called. The Italian book that I just read, she push published, so paperback's already live, but the ebook's going up, so it might be up when you're watching this, so go get it. I'll link it down below if it is up. And also, I watched Starla's video addressing the reading rush stuff that I talked about in the beginning of this vlog, and I really liked what she had to say about it and how she put it, because I feel like everybody else says it so much more eloquently than I try to say things. So go watch Starla's video. I'll link it down below. Make sure you're following Starla. I love her channel, and I just got through maybe half of her vlog, and she made some really good points in the beginning about everything that happened with the reading rush. And also for the Black Hotties book club, they're reading Such a Fun Age, and I went ahead and posted a giveaway on my Twitter. I saw that they were giving away a few copies throughout the month, and I decided to also give away a copy on Twitter, so I'll link that down below. I'm gonna close that giveaway out probably on Wednesday night, so this is hopefully going up Wednesday morning. So if you're watching this early, pop over to my Twitter, US only though, because I want to get it out soon to the person so they have a month to read it, and that's through Amazon because I have Prime, and shipping internationally is expensive. So in book depository takes forever, so whoever wins, I want them to get it right away. So this giveaway is US only, but if you want to win a copy, go ahead. I already ordered my own copy and it's already shipped, so I'm very excited to read it. And I'll link their Instagram down below where they talk about everything. I think they have all their books through October announced now, so yeah. Any book update, I just am reading more of Legacy, and I'm excited to see what happens in Ritual, and I'm pretty sure Candy also put up that her next book is Hazed, which comes out in February, and I'm not sure I like that title because there's been a lot of issues, especially in Ohio, with some colleges and hazing and their fraternities. So I do know fraternities at Ohio University and Miami University, I went to Miami, are getting in a lot of trouble lately, and they even got in trouble when I was in college. I remember going for a run my sophomore year. My dorm room was literally right across the street from Frat Row, basically, and I went for a run. So I went for a run at like 7:30 in the morning, and there were cop cars all outside of one of the fraternity houses. I don't remember what they had, but yeah. So the books are just fun though. I feel like if you like the TV show Greek, you'd love these books. There's characters you love, there's characters you hate, you get frustrated, they grow throughout the series. So that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching my vlog. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want more 24-hour reading vlogs, let me know. I do have a couple vlogs ideas going up for the next 2 weeks. I was in the middle of filming a different vlog that I had to stop to read all these arcs for. I'm gonna get back on that one, and then I have a historical romance reading vlog coming up, so that's what I have. And my birthday's on Saturday, so it's gonna be a good couple of weeks, but that's all I have. As always, thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Bye.